Well, here we are, 3 weeks into the growing season, and the bit of rain overnight, coupled with some very hot days this week, and it's all going mad. The beetroot won't be long before we're having a tug of that. As you can see, we've had a good go at the first row of salad. Not really made a ding in it. As soon as you cut it, it's bloody great, comes back again. So that's the side we haven't eaten yet, and that's the side that's growing back, so we won't be buying salad anymore. Peas are really going for it now. Flowers everywhere, and a couple of pea pods filling out nicely, which is great. Last year we did Montuan peas. This year, as you can see, Lisa's just gone peas, peas, peas. Dwarf French beans that don't seem to, well, this one seems to have gone, thinks it's a runner bean, but the rest of them are producing a nice crop of beans, some smaller than others, some shorter than others, sitting on straw, but they're all done rather well. It won't be long before we're pinching those to go with our salmon. Our courgettes already starting to produce some nice flowers and some fruit. Look at the size of that one. That's going to have to come up before it turns into a marrow. And this one here seems to be swelling nicely. Courgette flowers, apparently some people stuff them with a nice cheese and then deep fry them once they've tied them up. Sweet corn, and between the sweet corn I put some more rows of lettuce, and it literally, within days of being planted, that's the last bed I put in, just goes mad. So that's the oldest in that bed, and that's a week ago, over 10 days. So we're not going to run out of salad. Leeks seem to be kicking in now and looking a bit more substantial. Carrots, I don't think the ground's good enough for carrots, so I'm going to spend a bit of time, might even make a raised bed and riddle some soil. I hear there's a very great riddler that might be coming my way, so I'm going to raise the bed for leeks for next year, for carrots for next year. Butternut squash, there's the Waltham one, going mad. I thought I saw a squash on there the other day, but I can't find it now. Here's the winter squash, the hunter. So I'm glad it's not doing as well. We took a courgette off here the other day. As you can see, there's another bad boy in there. Potatoes. We lifted the first 2 plants, which gave us enough potatoes for 3 people for 2 meals. So we won't be buying potatoes now. They were delicious with a leg of lamb. And the first time, second sowing, but first time we've managed to get parsnips. Parsnips are the flower that comes up that looks like 2 leaves on one before it sorts itself out. So they're finally embedded, and then this is Lisa's flower bed. So she's got her pom-pom versions and orchid spider version of her dahlias. This one's not new this year, this one's a bit of a daisy one. Another pom-pom type one in here, which really are starting to look rather stunning. So we'll pick those at the weekend. Sweet peas, we've already had 2 pickings off those, so we won't see any more for a few days. Cornflower, haven't done these before. Look at those colours. Absolutely amazing. Just really intense. Beautiful. And the ladybirds like them, which is good. Lavender. This is an old plant that's started life at the house, got too big, so we brought 1, 2, 3 down here. Take some more cuttings and I'll have a whole bed of lavender for next year. This one is a wildflower bed. So what we've put in here are a mixture of 20 different wildflowers. So hopefully they'll, with the hot sun and the wet earth, soon start performing. Look at the colour on these ones. Just absolutely stunning. Sweet peas there, you can see some she missed from cutting yesterday. In terms of the fruit cage, the Juster berries at the back are looking quite juicy. Got to try those at some stage. A few more down there, looking quite red-like. First time we've had any fruit off that. Blueberries ready for picking on that bunch. That's the August plant. It's all come a bit early this year. That's the September one. Got even more fruit on it. Snuck a few tomatoes in there because the house is full up now. Raspberries that we relocated from Peter's are kicking in. Winter raspberries aren't doing quite as well over there. More tomatoes, more raspberries, more tomatoes, more raspberries. So all absolutely loving it. Combination of good soil, lots of water, bit of feed, and the rain. And here we have our having a second go because the first time they all frazzled off and died because they were a bit too tender, I guess. But they've started again from the bottom, thickened out, and are starting to come back in earnest. So I would imagine it won't be long before we have a run of beans appearing on there. Obviously 2 sides, I think we've got about 16 plants. First attempt they just fizzled away, but the second attempt they've come back much stronger and heartier. And I think this weekend I'm going to lift most of the onions and the garlic. They're looking ready for, well, maybe the garlic, I'll leave the onions a bit longer. So radish, I think now have gone over. Yeah, I think they put all the goodness into the plant, which was not what I wanted, so I'll start again with those. And we've got a few broad beans, which really are delicious, to come up, and I've locked the rest up and I hope they might come up again. Somebody told me they could, but not convinced about that. So that's it. I've started watering the compost because Brother John said water it. So I have been watering it, and I must admit, since I've been watering it, it's sunk. That's our Henman Hill, which I've also been watering, but that's not doing as well. Seems to have potatoes growing out of it for some reason. And this is the bed of compost that will be going on the bed in the winter. So that's it. A little piece of growing acreage, which I must admit is a right delight, and has been a real treat to have access to during the 12 weeks of craziness. So I'll show it again in a month's time. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, and our neighbours have started growing, can you believe, asparagus. Those crowns went in this year, so traditionally asparagus takes 3 or 4 years before it can set, and then once it's set you cut them for 8 weeks. The spears grow up every day, every 24 hours you cut them with a V-shaped fork, and by the next morning they'll be grown again. So this one's just been allowed to go to seed. Nice little asparagus ferns, but that's their first year of growing asparagus. Well done them. It really is a very lovely part of the world, about 120 steps from the house.